Hello everyone! Today we have an intriguing news article to discuss. The title is Malaysian Man Offers Harassment for Hire. Before we dive into the article, let's take a moment to think about the ethical and social implications of this story. Is it ever justifiable to fake a scenario for personal gain? How does society view deception when it's used for entertainment? These are some of the questions we will explore today. Let's start with a similar case. In Japan, some companies provide actors to pose as friends or family members at weddings and events. Clients hire these actors to create the illusion of a more fulfilling social life. Is this ethically different from today's article? Another case is reality TV shows. Many of these shows stage conflicts and dramatic moments to entertain audiences. The participants know they are part of a show, but does that justify misleading the audience? In business, some companies use guerrilla marketing tactics where actors pretend to be regular customers promoting a product. This raises ethical questions about trust and deception in advertising. Let's consider another example: staged street performances. Some magicians or social experiment videos involve actors reacting in a certain way to create an entertaining scene. But when does this cross the line from entertainment to manipulation? To summarize, today's discussion focused on staged situations in different industries. While some see these as harmless entertainment, others believe they can be deceptive and ethically problematic. When deception affects an unaware party, the ethical concerns become more serious. We explored various cases, from professional wrestling and reality TV to guerrilla marketing and staged social experiments. Each of these examples highlighted the fine line between entertainment and manipulation. In some cases, audiences understand the act, making it acceptable. However, when deception involves an unsuspecting person, it raises moral questions. In the case of Shazali Sulaiman's business, opinions are divided. Some see it as creative and harmless, while others argue that it exploits genuine emotions for personal gain. His comparison to professional wrestling suggests that if the audience understands it as staged, it might be more acceptable. However, the key issue remains consent. Should the victim in his staged scenarios be informed beforehand? Ultimately, the discussion leads us to broader societal values. How do we define authenticity? What ethical responsibilities do entertainers and businesses have towards their audiences? As technology advances, with deepfake videos and AI-generated content becoming more common, these questions become even more relevant. Now, let's move on to key expressions. Let's look at two key expressions. Number one is, take A for B. This phrase is commonly used when making assumptions based on appearance or initial impressions. Let's take a look at the examples. In the first example, Zed's uniform makes him look like a police officer, leading to an incorrect assumption. In the second example, kindness is mistaken for weakness, suggesting that some people might exploit others who are too nice. Next is prefer not to. This phrase is useful for politely refusing or expressing personal preferences. Let's take a look at the examples. In the first example, the speaker chooses to avoid worrying about things beyond their control, emphasizing a personal preference for mental peace. In the second example, it highlights a common social preference. Most people would rather avoid conflicts with their family to maintain harmony. Great! Let's now learn some key vocabulary that will help you follow along more easily. I'll explain each word, tell you what it means, and then we'll look at an example sentence together to see it in action. The phrase step up is used when someone takes responsibility or rises to a challenge. It often implies an active and determined attitude in facing difficulties. In the example, Sarah takes on a leadership role after the manager leaves, showing responsibility. Assertiveness refers to the quality of expressing one's thoughts, needs, and desires in a confident and respectful way. In the example, assertiveness is shown as a key quality in leadership. It refers to expressing opinions without hesitation. Scruffy is used to describe an untidy or dirty appearance. In the example, Mark's appearance is described as untidy after a long hike. This word is often used to describe a poorly shaven look. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this interesting story and learned some useful vocabulary and grammar. Take some time to read the full article, and I'll see you in our review lesson. Have a great day!